apples, are you? I know I would.
Alright. Should be that. I always wish I had an easier I always wish I had an easier way to fade through those two anyway. Anyway, hey guys, how you doing? Hey, it's me, it's Tech Shanko. How you guys doing? Hey, all you Grand Blue Fantasy Raiders out there. It's Unite and Fight time again, and you know what I'm doing in my other monitor. For real though, they added a new horde mode where they just let you just like run through 30 dudes in a row. That shit's the bomb. It makes me think that I can actually get the cool Unite and Fight outfit. But anyway, is there anything to talk about before we start? I kind of oh yeah, you know what? That's kind of something. I started studying is such a strong word for what's going on. I've started looking at practicing hiragana again. It's really not that. It sounds more structured than what it is. It's just I have a thing. It's kind of I found some practice sheets online. I just practice writing them out. I'm all the way up from the vowels. Well, that implies people know in order. I have. Okay, so if you don't know how hiragana works, at the very least, how it seems to work to me is I might as well turn like this if I'm going to be doing this. Is that it's the way I'm learning it is I'm learning it from the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and kind of building on that. So I started with A, E, I, O, U, and then the next step was to learn the hiragana that was K plus the vowels, which was Ka, Ke, Ki, Koku. And, you know, going from there, the T letters, N letters, S letters, and all that stuff. To varying degrees of simplicity. God damn. Are the N characters way more complicated than I was expecting. It's like, to put into perspective, one of them, what are the other letters? What is it? It's Ku, and it's just a less than symbol. It's just a fancy less than symbol. It's a little it's open a little bit wider than that, but it's a fancy less than symbol. And in contrast, there is, what is it? It's what, like N-E? And it's like I am just drawing a picture. I'm just drawing a small picture of a rabbit here. It's I wish I could show you. I wish I had some way to show you, but I can't. It's so wild how it's just like, oh, these are very and like I guess that's learning a language, right? It's just and like I said, learning, quote unquote, learning a language is very generous with what I'm doing here. But it's For the uninitiated, Japanese is made up of 3 different alphabets, which is hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And they are... One alphabet alone is like... What is it? Almost twice as big as the English alphabet. So that's a lot of work. And learning 2 of them is difficult. Not to mention kanji, which is just... What if a single letter meant like human? Or what if a single letter or like a grouping of letters meant like a whole sentence, I guess. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm mystifying it for myself more than it needs to be, but like it's just learning this could be so daunting. Weirdly scary. Well, not scary and like, ooh, I'm a little scared. But like it's like, oof, work to do. And that's what happens when you learn it freeform like I am. Another fun thing about Japanese that I think I understand is that as I see it from an outside looking in, I'm totally pulling the wool over my own eyes type situation here. It seems like when it comes to Japanese, instead of spelling using the characters in Japanese is like if you were spelling words with just their syllables. Like instead of like if you were spelling the word apple, instead of going A-P-P-L-E, that's apple. You'd be going A-P-L, and that's those 3 characters are how you pronounce apple. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting system. Very, very much different from any other language that I've learned and tried learning in before. But I think that's about enough padding. We have Grand Blue Fantasy working in the background. I think it's time we get going. What were we doing? We're just heading straight into the labyrinth, right? I already got all the faffing nonsense out of the way. I think so. Hold on. I'm just gonna pull my handy dandy guide. See if that's available yet. I don't even know why I'm using a guide. I already know I'm not gonna get like the special cool secret route. That'll be for the next video that I may or may not do myself. Yeah, not ready yet. Gloves. And I got the good shoes too. Yeah. Speaking of shoes, I'm steadily making my way to the new Grand Order event. I think I just made it to the 4th rest stop in the shoe segment. You can use that Noble Phantasm. A Noble Phantasm is basically the strongest leader Serpent has. A Noble Phantasm reveals the truth about a heroic spirit. To use it, one must truly know who the heroic spirit really is, the true name. Put that in an archaic sounding way, it's unveiling the true name. A Noble Phantasm is certainly powerful, but it's not something you should treat casually. It's the same as a servant's pride. Great. 13th floor. It's already a lot less red than I was expecting for the Blood Countess. But maybe she's just not there yet. Dragon Sweet Coaster. 5th layer. Oh, thank God he remembered to change his outfit. We reach the bottom of a long staircase. A vast, sunken sanctuary lies in this depth, below even the ocean floor. This isn't like the Spiritron ocean we're used to. It's suffocating, as if the oxygen is thin here. I reflexively take a deep breath. Definitely getting closer to the core. Mr. Kishinami, can you hear me? It looks like there's no issue with our connection. I'm gonna miss doing Leo's voice. Space density has gone up a notch. It doesn't seem like it'll hinder your movements, but it may be a little uncomfortable. It matters not. All this mental phenomenon effect is capable of is merely attempting to refuse us. Trampling over it should be amusing. Gilgamesh's words are reassuring. I take a step forward to shake off the damp air clinging to me. Oh, he really does have like the utmost of confidence in himself. That's really charming in its own way. Knowing Gilgamesh and how he talks, like that's knowing we have his full trust is great. What the fuck is happening? I know you can actually sing because I have played Extella, and you have an idol song, and it sounds really good. Also, most Japanese voice actors can actually sing too. That's kind of like a requirement for them. Interesting. I am not gonna sing because our voices are just too different. It's just not gonna work out. So I'm just gonna straight from Janos Hill. I will descend from up high right to you and run you through blood splatters too.
完全に失念していたな。あの女のもう一つの特徴を。
It had completely escaped me what that characteristic of hers is. Her unmatched singing voice is spoiled by her unmatched tone deafness. Yeah, it even says her singing voice is great. Her demonic song gouges out my entrails, jolts my brain, and shakes my very soul. Could anyone but her perpetuate such a devilish act? No, I think not. We need more dudes in this.
Yes, the Blood Idol returns from hell. Elizabeth Bathory encore version. Alright, are you ready?
I'm going to hurl it on every chart I'm not on.
ヒットチャートを皆殺しか。豪気だな。それでは歌番の出演者はゼロになってしまうが。良いか?
Kill it on the charts? You're quite resolute. But the charts will turn from top 100 to top 0. Are you fine with that? Oop, shit.
But this time, it's different. I'm the Sentinel, which means I have the leading role. I'm not some master's pawn this round.
She's not an ordinary servant, Elizabeth proudly states. But a contract with a master ought to be essential to drawing on her power. She probably has a contract with BB. Besides, BB said she gave her an interesting master. I don't think she'll give me a straight answer, but I'll try asking. So who's your new master?
You're unbelievably third rate. Can't I be looking around for some gossip to write about me? I take top idol appropriate questions. What are your plans? How will you do this year? Or maybe the truth about some scandal?
Well, I only want to ask about your Actually, this may be a good opportunity to probe her SG. May as well ask her a question while I have the chance. What I want to know is... upcoming plans, the truth behind your scandal. Isn't it embarrassing to appear this many times? It's funny. It's really funny considering what Grand Order does. Like. What about the truth behind your scandal?
What a nice question. It's very much like what an idol would get. Romance is the biggest taboo. It's natural to be curious about it.
く質問なさい。そして私のスルースキルの前にひれ伏すがいいわ。
Okay, hound me. Be nasty with your cross-examination. Bow before my complete silence and skill in disregarding.
I'm thankful that she's so eager, but I wasn't asking about the blood idol scandals. Just kind of want to go, kind of went with the flow and answer something that sounded appropriate.
そこは気を利かせてアドリブ入れなさいよ。例えばそうね、意外性を狙って小豚と熱愛してるって本当ですかとか。
Then indulge me with some ad-lib. Ask something like, yeah, to catch me off guard. Is it true you have the hots for Piggy? Piggy? Piggy as in Hakuno Kishinami?
そうなのかそして節操が英雄王も引くレベル
You're buying that kill?
Is that true?
You move swiftly, Hakuno. Also, you have no standards. And the King of Heroes is disgusted.
バカね、例えに決まってるじゃない。意外性を狙ってと言ったでしょ。
Dummy?
Not me.
That was obviously just an example. I told you to catch me off guard, didn't I?
そんな地味で引き立て役にしかならなくて、どんな命令でもやってくれそうなお人よしの駒使いなんて。あれ
All you can do is be plain, making me look better. You look like you would do anything I say, and make friends and butler.
Yeah, this look actually is kind of planned to be a little butler. I'm wearing the good shoes. I got some nice silk gloves. I got a pair of glasses on. Very important for a butler. A whole black ensemble. Really, I'm kind of killing it.
もしかして私と小豚って意外と相性がいいのかしら。お似合いだったりするの？
Would it be? Are Piggy and me surprisingly compatible? Do we happen to be a good match?
Oop, what, already? My left hand faintly aches. Huh? No way, this is Elizabeth, but even she can't be this easy.
私が勝つとお似合いなわけないじゃない。黙秘するまでもなく問題外よ。
There's no way Cattle can be a good match for me. You don't even need to keep it a secret.
It's out of the
ダ
question.
メね。意外とつまらなかったわこれ。もっと他に質問はないの？
This won't do. It turned out to be surprisingly silly. Don't you have any
Other questions? The aching in my hand stopped. Apparently it was too early to expose her secrets. But now she's asking for other questions. All I want to know is who her master is.
マスター
Ask her manager.
正直気が進まないのよね。けれど出さないのも後でうるさそうだし。いいわ。教えてあげる。
Master? Frankly, I'm not very willing to answer, but if I don't say it, you'll bother me about it later. Fine, I'll tell you.
不本意だけど。カモン、マスター。
I don't want to do this, but come on, attendant.
Oh my god, no.
ようやく僕の出番のようだね。華麗なるマスターエース、ここに登場。とう。
You motherfucker. Looks like it's my turn at last. The great Master S has arrived. Hup. Try and jump from up there, I dare you. Please jump down. Fuck up the landing. I need you. I need you to fuck up. My eyes must be tricking me. There is no way. That's Shinji Mato. Then Shinji's Elizabeth's new master?
そうさ。また赤くてうるさい女なのはちょっと不服だけどね。
You know, the last red and loud one was better. Yup, though I'm not too happy about getting stuck with another red and loud
こ
woman.
んなやつでも僕ならうまく使えるし、BB がどうしてもって泣きついてきたから
Of course she
付き合ってやることにしたん
Of
だよ。
course she came to you. And definitely not because you were... She knew she could easily manipulate you. I should be able to make good use of her. Despite that, BB came crying to me, begging, so I agreed to go along with it.
呆れた。いつの間に寝返ったわけ？相変わらずクズっぷりとダメっぷりではダントツ首位を行くわね、あんた。
I'm shocked. At what point did you double cross us? Going for number one and most scummy and hopeless as usual, huh?
僕はお前たちとは、お前たちみたいな情に流されるバカとは違うんだ。冷静に判断した結果さ。
Unlike you all, You idiots get swept up in your emotions, but I don't. This is the result of a calm decision, he said calmly, almost shouting. Boo!
さあ
Jump, coward.
降伏宣言をしなよ。このアジア圏一のゲームチャン
Do it, Kishinami. Declare your surrender. I, the game champ of Asia.
まあそういうことよ。正直、リンとラニが恋しいわ。あの二人もいろいろ問題あったけど、私好みの容姿だったし。
So there you have it. Honestly, I miss Ren and Ronnie. They also had their problems, but their looks suited my tastes.
邪魔した上に文句を言うなよな。お前、貴族のくせに礼儀も知らないのかよ。
Not enough for me to start complaining. Don't you have any manners, aristocrat?
文句の一つだって言いたくなるわ。どうして私の付き人がこんな冴えないネズミなわけ？
Here's the complaint I want to make.
Why is my attendant such a dull rat?
自分の戦績も分かってないわけ？お前が負けてばっかだから天才である僕がスカウトされたのさ。
Haven't you seen your own results? All you've done is lose. So I, a genius, was scouted out to come help you.
はあ、天才？迷宮の片隅でブルブル震えているところをたまたまスカウトされただけのくせに。
What were you doing in the labyrinth, Shinji? Huh? Genius? You just happened to be scouted out while you were quivering with fear in a corner of the labyrinth.
それを言ったらお前だって虚数空間の片隅で
That's a rich coming from you. You were in a corner of the imaginary number space.
家畜以下の鳴き声なんて理解できません。ほんとうるさいバカネズミね。
I can't understand sounds from life forms lower than cattle. This dumb rat sure is annoying.
バカはそっちだろ。バカバカ。
What? You're the one that's dumb. Dummy.
何よ。バカバカバカ。
You're kind of cute.
What's your deal? Dummy, dummy, dummy.
While ignoring our existence, the two repeat their bickerings ad infinitum. This is awful. In a lot of ways.
私の時はこれほどではなかったと思いますが、マスターの影響でしょうか。どう
I don't
思い
think-
ますミスト大阪。
I don't think I was like that when I was in his place. Maybe being a master affects you in some way. What do you think, Miss Tosaka?
ラニさん、それは聞かないであげてください。
Ronnie, please don't bring that up.
それどういう意味よ、さくら。てか、ラニも悟った顔するな。私は残念組じゃない。
What do you mean, Sakura? Hey, Ronnie, don't give her that look of comprehension. I am no member of the pity party.
Angry voice over the transmission rings in my ears. Whether here or there, awful things are everywhere. I know I had things to worry about without Leo here. No, actually, this would be even more awful if he was here. He'd probably fan the things a little bit, let's be honest. Regardless, this isn't the time to be feeling down. We need to end this bickering so we can probe for Elizabeth's SG. Nope. The overmanager's here.
おしゃべりが長い子には BB ちゃんの正義の鉄槌。
And him, it's a talk too much get a piece of BB's slam of justice.
Ouch.
おい、何するんだビビ。悪いのは全面的にこいつだろ。
Hey, what's the big idea, BB? This is all her fault.
しまった、つい。あはん。ごめんなさい、シンジさん。手 が滑りました。
It's in the character code.
Oops, it just sort of happened. Sorry about that, Shinji. My hand slipped.
私がシンジさんを攻撃するなんて起こり得るはずがありません。なぜなら
There's no way I would ever attack you, Shinji. The reason being,
あなたこそ最強なマスター、レオビスタリオ・ハーウェイを上回る 人類最高のウィザードなんですから。
He's really giving it to him. Floppy style.
for you are the strongest master, surpassing Leo Bistario Harway, humanity's greatest mage, wizard, whatever. What?
あのさ、そんな分かりきったこと繰り返し言われても迷惑なんだけど。
Look here. It annoys me to hear the same obvious fact over and over.
サーバントさえいれば、僕は聖杯戦争に勝ち残れる人間だ。
As long as I have a servant, I'm the one who can win the Holy Grail.
分かってるよね、BB。その僕が協力してやるんだから、それ相応の報酬は払ってもらうよ。
You know this, don't you, BB? Considering who I am, you'll be paying me what I deserve for helping you out.
はい、それはもう
Yes, it's already been worked
私が
out.
ムーンセル中枢に到達したらムーンセルの表側をお譲り、いえ、お納めください。
You're really giving it to him.
Once I reach the moon cell's core, the near-side moon cell will be transferred to... Pardon. I will humbly offer it to you.
あなたこそ月の王にふさわしいキングです、シンジさん。
If anyone's fit to be king of the moon, it's you, Shinji.
そうさ、その通りだ。僕は選ばれた人間、勝ち残る勝者なのさ。
He's cracked. Yeah, that's right. I'm one of the chosen ones, the last standing winner. BB's coaxing turns Shinji's grimace into a smile. His expression is condescending. It's Shinji's usual expression, even though I'm used to it. This time, it has a hint of desperation. Like he needs to believe it himself, or else he'll fucking snap. Maybe it's because I saw it with my own two eyes, how his Holy Grail War ended.
何を気遅れしている。あれほど倒しやすい敵もいまい。心技体、あらゆる面においてな。
What's daunting you? There's no other opponent who could be as easily defeated in all of mind, skill, and body.
それじゃあ、あとはお任せします。キング様、くれぐれ
Mind,
も
skill,
エリ
and
ちゃんの秘
body.
密
That's
を
more
奪
like
われないようご注意を。
Well then, I'll let you handle the rest. King, be careful not to let Ellie's secrets be stolen.
こんなネズミに頼らなくても自分の秘密くらい自分で守ってみせるわ。
I'll show you that I can easily protect my own secrets without relying on this rat.
さあ、オープニングトークはここまでよ。復活ライブに震えなさい。
Which is about to sing.
Now the opening talk ends here. Let my revival chords shake you to the core.
Concert. Oh fuck.
そいつらは僕がレベルデザインしたプログラムだ。お前たちなんて一瞬でゲームオーバーさ。
These are programs I designed for this level. You guys are gonna game over instantly.
それじゃあ、せいぜいあがいてみせてくれよ。ゲームスタートだ。
So, show me your best struggle. The game starts, Kishinami.
今度こそ勝つのが私。ええ、必ずよ。
This time victory will be mine. Yes, definitely.
We'll see about that. Two disappear. They probably left and went to the interior of the labyrinth.
エネミー反応多数。少しばかり手間取りそうではありますが。
There are signs of multiple enemies. It appears they may take some time to deal with.
所詮は小物の寄せ集め。今のあんたを止めることはできない。でしょ？
They're nothing but a mismatch of widgets. We can't stop you with your current strength. Isn't that right?
Obviously. And now we ended up with another goal. Bring Shinji back to his senses. We can't back down now. Even if it just so happened to be temporarily configured in us, he and I have an unsavory tie to each other.
腐れ縁かならば仕方あるまい芸のない出し物だが貴様に免じて付き合ってやるとしよう
An unsavory tie, huh? Then it must be done. This performance is uninspiring, but I'll go along with it. For your sake. Yeah, Shinji's and Gil's voices can unfortunately bleed into one another.
始めるぞ俺の好みは分かっていいよな
I like to take you by battle.
このエネミー飛べジャンプしろ
He's an Elish. Instant death to an enemy.
下がってその首なぜついている
Aw.
目障りにも程がある
Whoa. I don't really need to leave them.
見
Well,
事
that's
だ
nice.
後で飴をやろう
Aww.
では
He
俺
likes us. Was it clear this one?
叩き自決しろとは言わん俺が引導を渡してやる
Nice.
見事だ後で飴をやろう
Do you have
感
game?
覚は良いが退屈すぎるのも硬いものよ
Get over here.
それなりに手応えはありそうだオフの時も狙われるとは
Leave me alone.
俺のカリ
You've
ス
been
マ
having
も
off
困
time.
っ
My
た
charisma.
ものよ
Is this right?
もろいな貴様
Oh,
は
these really are. Okay, never mind.
貴様は貴様は
They're still terrible programs, but like,
ではないな
oh,
あれでは俺でなくても安心しよう
oh okay. Alright, fuck this. I don't want to think about it. Kill them.
叩き伏その首なぜついている目障りにも程がある貴様は貴様は俺のマスターを名乗るのだ俺が
Yay! Nothing
少
new?
しは
Alright,
マシ
fine.
になったようだそのまま励めよ
You do well. Keep up. I like his new lines. These are fun. This must be like an after the Noble Phantasm unlock thing. Ooh, big boy. Let me just double check these conditions. Where is it? Status. And then change. And skills. There it is. Okay. 5 turns, then the enemy's 30% HP or lower. Okay. I hope there's a third one behind him. Okay. Upon advancing into the labyrinth, we approach a hill with enemies huddled on it. Wow, what a good weapon. What? It's like every weapon. They're tightly packed in the thin path, so we can't avoid them. This malicious setup is definitely Shinji's doing. And now he's troll calling us. Nice, you look real fed up. Thanks for giving me the reaction I was hoping for, Kishinami. These guys are as sturdy as it gets. Even if you beat one, will you have the stamina to climb up? I call this the...
It breaks your heart with a crack. The heartthrob golden-covered hill of hell.
Again with your bull. You're overdoing it with a heartthrob. Ugh. Anyway, come up the hill and show me how you pant like a dog. Right. Gil, twist their balls.
指示その程度のレベルで我らの邪魔をするな しろとは言わん。俺がインドを渡してやる。その首なぜついている。目障りにも程がある。
Ow.
神か貴様は。次は手を抜くなよ雑種。
Sorry, I haven't done the 100.
答えはあった方が。お前はどう思う雑種。
It could be a little annoying if we run out of MP for you. Servants. Where's the Oreishu? Sinshin. Significant close. How's the Oreishu? Is it just the two?
その程度のレベルで我らの邪魔をするな。
I'm going to assume it's go. Ow, fuck. Okay, all breaks. Understood. That's disappointing.
挽回の機会はある。持ちこたえよ。
The chance to heal now. Goes a lot of okay.
下がっていろ。
Wow, he really is shit at making these.
笑わせるな。見えているぞ。見えているぞ。良い度胸だ。売れてやる。おい、怪我はないな。存続であるなら数をこなせ。才能がないのなら自
So
信
you
を
not
つけ。
feel like talent. Make up for it with spirit. Oh, there's that other one. Is there a fourth one?
それなりに手応え。その程度のレベルで
Hmm.
我らの邪魔をするな。
I'm gonna say do. Go.
持ちこたえろよ。
Yeah.
脆いな。貴様は。売れてやる。見事だ。後で飴をやろう。考えるにあたわぬわ。
Well, I'll give you one thing, Shinji. It sure did tire me out. Do. Fascinating.
笑わせるな。消えるがいい。売れてやる。貴様は悪のやつよ。
I still kind of miss them calling them a fool if I did the extra attack.
確かに悪くない戦いだ。
Not the ether. To the ether fragment.
持ちこたえろよ。こうでなくてはな。おい、手がないな。存続であるなら数をこなせ。才能が。
Alright, are we done? Somehow we climbed all the way up. It looks like the labyrinth still continues further, but I guess we made it past the first hurdle. Well, even I didn't think this would be enough to stop you. Obviously. It would have been troubling if he did think this would be enough to stop Hake no Kishinami. Leo entrusted everything to me. No matter how ordinary and straightforward my solutions may be, stopping in my tracks is the only thing I won't do.
かっこいい。
What? Look in his eyes just now. He looks kind of cool.
Oh, okay. They're doing their thing. Their single barks. What's going on here? You're acting kind of funny. Anyway, don't think that with this floor ends here. Whoever wins in the end is the winner. All right, Dog Man. Oh shit. Oh. Interesting. And to think I raised my birthdays only to not use him at all. We'll see how it goes. And there's a fountain at the end of this. Oop! I forgot I could do that. Were I a bigger channel, someone would have been like, I totally told you you could do that forever ago. Yes, but now I know. I kind of like how small I am right now. It's very fun in its peacefulness. I don't really. I don't have anybody who would tell me that, but I think it would be fun in its own way. Until the fucking 90th person told me it, and I'm like, oh. Now it's just getting old. But the novelty of it is interesting. Does this mean I want comments on this video going like, no. I want it to happen naturally. Alright. What was it again? Yeah. And it's got some range on it too. Just one. Oh, I believe this is some sort of plot. Shall we start by routing this, Master? Oratorio. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Oratorio. Why does that sound so familiar? Well, that was simple. Thank you, Shinji, for making such a simple program. Ooh. Its presence remains. Doesn't that mean it's still alive? Yeah. That was a real one. I knew it. I followed Gilgamesh's gaze and looked behind. There I see enemies popping up one after the other. The same kind of enemy as the one we just destroyed. This is... Sakura, please check the Labyrinth layout code. Okay. So there is a spot with some appended... So there is a spot with some appended instructions. I think this is Shinji's gimmick. Let me take a look. Ah, it's annoyingly sneaky and verbose. This is Shinji's doing alright. If you try to continue on, enemies will forcibly spawn like before and block your path, Kishinami. That is annoying. He was even nice enough to make a wall come out. We'll overwrite the code giving you trouble. However, it's difficult to overwrite the enemy we want to delete if too many of the same type of the enemy remain on the floor. Then the herd. Got it. There should be 3 enemies of exactly the same form as the one you just subdued. Please quickly subdue the rest. Right. Okay. Here, we'll find him. I do wish there was some interesting enemies. You. Get over here. What is it? I'm saving on magic. The patterns are just a little. Now. Back to the Grand Blue Ground. I was trying to work up Spartan so I can get a Paladin, but I think I'll just work Shield Bearer for right now. And someday I'll find the time to read the Mariachi story anyway. One down. That guy. I think this one here is. Turn around. Is that right? No. Yeah? No. I've only been doing it the entire time. Damn it. I knew it.
様は貴様は
Skills? Whatever, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Skill, switch the ball. Ah, fuck, he guarded it. Well, this is gonna be annoying. Oh, shit, what the fuck? Okay, okay, hold on. Let's hold on here. Let's not be hasty here. Oh, we can just return from the battle, thank God. That's lightly embarrassing.
脆いな脆いな見えているぞ良い度胸だ触れてやる神か貴様は
Okay, let's turn that down a little bit because it was peaking the mic. Peaking the sound. Yay! Ooh! Sovereign Right Kishar.
消失確認しました。あと1体です。
Why am I blinking like that? What do we have here? What you got for me, Gil? Target self reduces damage taken for 3 turns. Cool. Delightful, a defense buff. There, nope. No. Back there, yeah. What? What? That was weird. Is that right? I hope that's right. Seems right to me. Where's my good axe? I think I want the one hit that was different. That should be it, right?
伝達します。
Please stay calm, Mr. Kishinami. We have yet to complete our removal of these forced spawns. To help us remove it, first look around for...
Didn't I just do that? The current ornaments do not satisfy me. You, over here. Did I not do that? Whatever. No. 脆いな。
脆いな貴様は見事だ後で飴をやろう
There we go. Thank you, ladies.
バッチリです。
Where are my helmet weapons?
Well done. All signs of the problem enemy are gone from the floor.
よし。
Okay, we'll set it to override it and clicky.
Thank you, girls.
エクセレント。
Append code was successfully deleted. Now that bothersome gimmick can't be activated again.
That's good to hear. Running around and playing tag with those enemies paid off. Still, I haven't the slightest idea how difficult it was to overwrite the Labyrinth's architecture, though they pulled it off so casually.
Don't worry, this is our field of expertise. We made you a promise to provide you with perfect support. Yep, you knocked it out of the park yourself. Even though just yesterday your body was all messed up.
Don't criticize him for it. This master's only merit is how tough he is. High expectations can be harsh on a person. What's your deal? Awfully cheerful, aren't we? Suddenly, Shinji's voice cut in. Apparently, he's been monitoring our movements again. I know. I can't keep you at bay even with all these trash mobs. Well, it'd be bad for me if you didn't get strong enough to handle it. In order to make this game fair, I have just the right strategy set up. I'll be anticlimactic if you can't handle it. If he's going out of his way to send his signal to us, he may be panicking on the inside. But what concerns me more than Shinji's mental state is Elizabeth, who loves the limelight, hasn't joined in this conversation yet. We won't be able to find our way to an SG if you're only ever talking to Shinji, whose gimmick we overcame well enough. I ask, what happened to Elizabeth? Huh? Seriously? You want to talk to that pest? Talking to her is a waste of time. Rather than wanting to talk to her, I want to meet her. I have to meet with her. In order to progress through the labyrinth, we need her secrets. As if I would let you meet her. If she screws up, we'll be forced to lose. Hey, Elizabeth. If you get what I'm saying, then just sit tight. Hey, why are you tracing your fingers on the wall? And what's with that cutesy smile? I don't get what you're doing, dude. Well, whatever. In any case, I don't think this is over. Shinji ends his transmission, leaving behind a silence that's extremely uncomfortable for some reason.
Something definitely just happened then. For now, there's no change on the radar. To some extent, hiding a sentinel could be considered the ideal defense. However, a sentinel is the labyrinth's core. It is not possible to completely detach from the floor to perfectly hide. That's how it is, so we'll leave it at that. And you can restart your explore. Please wait, Kishinami, at 10 o'clock for your position. Can you see a stone pillar? What's over there? Hey, this reading is... When did she...
Oh yeah, there she is. The strange voices of the student council room cause Gilgamesh to take position.
La, la.
This is a nice theme. Carefully, only our gazes move diagonally. From the gap in the crumbled sanctuary, we spy red frills.
What's going on? What's this mean? What's the matter with me? I thought maybe I was just seeing things back there, so I came to double check, but for some reason I feel really...
Has she not noticed us staring at her? Her palms are on her cheeks, and her tied-up hair is swaying from side to side.
Oh.
Ooh, the earrings. Huh?
And he wants to meet me. He says he wants to meet the animals that know his place. It's too direct, too passionate, too daring. You would normally first send a letter, then check our schedules. Once you verify the date with fortune telling, you draft a reply, run into each other on the ball, and then say okay to meet up, no?
Wow. She had the Cinderella stuff like really early.
Jeez, what I'm even imagining. That won't happen. It won't. What if it doesn't happen? I'm an idol. What am I thinking of replying so easily? I have to protect the value of my brand.
I wonder if it's alright for me to call out to her.
Yeah.
I keep tossing glances at Gilgamesh, but he keeps shaking his head as if saying, give me a break. Let me take it from here, is what he apparently means. Being a little confused, to take a step forward to call out to her. Right at the moment, Elizabeth clenches her fists tight.
Alright, that settles it. Yeah. I'm an idol. I'm the leading actress of this stage. If he says he wants to meet, then I'll welcome him on my special stage. My set'll be... Yeah, that should do the trick. Maybe I should do my nails in a different color? Will I make it in time?
Cute.
In any case, it's a good thing this didn't suddenly turn into a battle, but... What's the matter, Miss Tosaka? I feel like I want to see what her SG is after hearing that monologue. Daydreamer? Deluded? No. I get the feeling that that there are quite a lot of girls like her. Sorry though, no proof. So can I gather a little more intel? It's completely incomprehensible to me. Perhaps Elizabeth and Miss Tosaka really do have the same patterns of thought. We do not.
Yeah. A little bit. But only a little bit. Can't pull up a map or anything. That's the one thing about these extra games that I hope get changed in the remake. And, God. And also I don't like, but they're like a product of their time. This is a PSP game. I have a joystick and I can't use it completely because it makes me stutter on the diagonals like that. So we just do as we do, because it was optimized for using the what's it, face directionals? I don't know what that's supposed to be called. You got whole Parthenons and shit down here. It was good. Oh, that's right. They did look at those. He shot. Go. Your ass is Granthark, man. Do I sense there's a little bit of a rebellion? And then we clear the storm. And then... I didn't even need to clear the storm. I could just done the other one. Look the part, perhaps I should put into my bird as well. Aw, has tomorrow finally come for you, bro? Oh, and I can stun them like that. Okay. Which stage do I go to? What's that? First time I've seen something like that. Sears Crystal Ball. Okay, it makes my heart dance. This is how real it is. Oh my god, is this what I think it is? Oh my god. No, it displays a complete area map. That's fine, I guess. President's Army. I didn't know that was a new one. Damage and stun against skill and noble phantasms. Ooh, hello. The Mirror of the Hermit. Tengu fan. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one because that one's good. And defeat weaker enemies. X to stun twice. I'll keep that on. But now we have anti-noble phantasm defense. Let's go. What you got back there, Ellie? Sound system? I'm so glad you can make it, Piggy. Are you ready to enjoy my special live? I like Kishinami's battle pose. It's really funny. Here, what appears to be the furthest portion of the floor, an eager Elizabeth and a semi-impatient Shinji are waiting for us. Between the two of them, something is excluding a fierce presence. Its basic exterior looks no different from the enemies deployed on the Hill of Hell. But I'm getting a bad feeling about it. Please be careful. That enemy has likely been modded by Shinji Mato.
Oh shit.
Do it on auto. Oh, the hell do you mean special live? Don't you get it? I prepped this guy so we can hide you.
もしかして言葉通じてない？それとも竜頭じゃなくて鳥頭なわけ？
So why did you come out anyway? Did my words go in one ear and out the other? Is there actually a bird brain in that dragon head?
バカはあなたよ、シンジ。私の迷宮で私以外を目立たせるなんてオーディエンスに失礼じゃない。
You're the dumb one here, Shinji. Letting anyone other than me have the limelight in my labyrinth is disrespectful to my audience.
勝利とは相手を打ち負かすだけにあらず、心も体もまとめて土下座させて蹂躙するのが貴族というもの。
Victory doesn't end merely with your opponent's defeat. A noble makes them— I almost said read that as prostate when I was doing my original one. Makes them prostrate both their body and mind, then stops all over
あ
them.
なたのようなネズミには理解できない作法でしょうけど、まあ今回は特別に許してあげる。
A rat like you probably can't understand such etiquette. But no matter, I'll make an exception just this
この
once.
ゴレム、派手なビームとかいっぱい出るんでしょ。だったら前座に使ってあげる。
This golem can shoot out lots of flashy laser beams and stuff, right? Then I'll do you the favor using it for my opening act.
1曲目はとにかく派手に、オープニングは疾走感あふれるロックで攻める。これがライブの鉄則よ。
My first song will be a flashy anyhow. Openings need to hit it off with an electrifying rock. That's the tried and true rule for concerts.
ああ、そうですか。じゃあ先にやらせてもらうけど、後で文句を言うなよな。
Oh, is that right? Then I'll let you have the floor first. But don't say I didn't warn you after.
お前の出番なんて多分回ってこないからさ。行け、シンジタンク。
Tank.
That's because the favorite's chance to shine probably won't even come. Get him, Shinji Tank.
Alright, opening act.
俺の好みは分かっているよな。
シンジタンクリフトアップ。
That's cute in its own way. Yeah, just something against skill and empty. Not code cast. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And then we'll do that. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. And then Chains of Heaven. And then... Did I do the oil? I think I did. Lost luck. Okay. Avatar. Yeah, there's an yeah. I didn't add the strength, so that's interesting. Yes, yes. Right brand it is. Where is... There it is. Is this just all breaks? Hold on. Ow. Ow, he stunned me. Boo. It's predominantly breaks, yeah. I can't wait till this runs to 5 turns and I have to use my little phantasm on it. What the hell was I thinking? Something like this. I don't know, brother. You did it. Ow. Ow. Ah, we stopped. Ow. Ow. Okay. I'm having a fun time this episode. Yes! I can take a picture of that battle. Lift off! I think with this. And then we'll do reduces damage taken. We get our regen. Turn to oil. And the chains of heaven. Go! Is that what this done? Bastard. I suppose that should be careful.
No. No, wait, that was right. Ow.
天の鎖よ
Shinji Tank. Cast off. Why don't we just do Monster MP? What, really? I prepped very poorly for this. That, and then do another Chains of Heaven, and then that. E. Okay, fine. Let's go.
下がっていろ
Get healed.
少し手助けしてやるか。
神戸を垂れよ再生の時だ
He's still technically stunned, which is very interesting.
その首なぜついている目障りにも程がある見えているぞ見えるがいい
Yeah.
見えているぞ
He's not stunned anyone.
こんなものを作ってたなんて。
No, I need to heal him still. That's a roll crate. Cake, I want that. Thank you. That. That. Go.
下がっていろ
Well, now he does the lost luck. Whatever.
見えているぞ悪夢やつせるな
なんだ僕。こんなものを作ってたなんて。
Alright, Gil. End it. Clear the storm. God, I hope this kills.
持ちこ
少し手助けしてやるか。
It's just psychological. What?
脆いな貴様は
Ah, fuck, he stuns. There you go.
たわけ死ぬところだったではないか
Yeah, that's on me. That one's on me. Ooh, almost a full level though. We beat it. We beat it a little too hard. It all ended with a blow from Gilgamesh. The Shinji tank stopped moving and became silent.
やっぱり私と戦った時より何倍も成長してあの子の強さはそういう強さだったのね
It is something magical when you see someone grow.
I knew it. It really flourished since we last fought. So this is the strength that boy had.
嘘だろ。あいつのくせにどんだけ強くなってんだよ。
This is You're kidding me. How did Kishinami of all people get this strong?
おい、信じタンク。動け、動けってば。バグ、この役立たず。僕に恥をかかせるなよ。
Hey, Shinji tank, move! Move, damn it! You hunk of scrap, you're making me look bad! Shinji, venting his frustration, kicks the titan. At that moment, the giant that one would have expected to have ceased moving begins ominously vibrating.
あれ、再起動した。
Huh?
本当？
It rebooted? Really? It's gonna explode.
ああいうのなんていうのかしら豚も磨けば信じる
Ellie behind you!
違うよねえ何なの
How do I describe its growth? Pigs rise at the top? That's not how it goes.
Huh?
What? What's going on?
Shinji backs off, leaving only Elizabeth, who hasn't caught on to what's happening. Meanwhile, the Shinji tank's shaking grows increasingly intense. I don't know what's causing it, and I don't know how to stop it. The only thing I do know is that at this rate it's going to explode. The moment I sensed that, I acted immediately. We still need our SG. Liza, watch out! I dash off towards Elizabeth. I reach for her petite body, and at the same time I sense the explosion behind her. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I guess I fell over from the blast. With my entire body in pain, I instinctively called Sakura. Is Hakano Kishinami still in one piece?
はい。打撲や擦り傷、軽い火傷ぐらいで命に別状はないようですけど。
Okay, you only have some bruises, scratches, and light burns. It doesn't look life-threatening.
She's not being completely straight with me. Am I in a bad shape somehow? Now that I think about it, I do feel a little warm. Don't tell me I'm bleeding. An intense flash of light disoriented me, so I blink a few times. The blurry world rushes back into focus. I suddenly hear a faint moaning coming from between my arms. Huh? Between my arms?
あれ、私。あなた、どうして。
Ooh.
Why did you?
Having grasped the situation faster than me, Elizabeth's jade green eyes grew wide. But her eyes continued to dazzle, reflecting Hakano Kishinami's face as she stares blankly. Emeralds? I thought they were blue. Uh, uh good, good morning. Teal.
おはよう、ダリー。私、変な夢を見ていたの。笑わないで聞いてくれる？
Good morning, darling. So listen, I had the strangest dream. If I tell you, will you promise not to
あ
laugh?
なたと私が敵同士で戦っているの。最後はあなたのことを追い詰めるんだけど、隣にいた巨大ネズミが爆発しちゃって。
You and I were enemies. We fought. In the end, I had you cornered, but a huge rat next to me blew up out of nowhere.
私、もうダメだと思ったわ。けど、あなたは身を裂くような爆風の中、私の手を引き寄せて、こう言ったの。
I thought it was over for me. The blast was going to tear us apart. But you pulled my hand close and said,
君に爆風は似合わない。タンクのオイルなんて浴びせるだけでも罪深い。ところでその角、電撃的に可愛いね。
You don't deserve to explode. And if some tank of oil spills on you, it would be a sin. By the way, your horns are electrifyingly cute.
思わず首筋に牙を突き立てちゃうぐらい、官能的にかっこよかった。
Ooh.
You're so sensual and cool. I could have just sank my teeth right into your neck right then and there.
Are you two flirting? Right in front of my salad?
半分くらいは合ってますよね。
Only about half of that happened, right?
She's half asleep. Fully half asleep. And when she hears about this later, I bet she'll smash her head against the wall in embarrassment. Oh, that needs to charge back? Interesting. She may be our enemy, but I can't bear to let her embarrass herself further. She's still staring at me deluded. I say to her, "Snap out of it! Wake up!" We actually aren't enemies. There actually was an explosion. You're just confused from getting hit on the head.
敵同士。あなたと私。
Enemies? You and I?
それって禁断のロマンス。
That means this is forbidden love?
Oh, hey. What? Wait, what?
もしや貴様 厄介な女にのみ特化したナンパ王か？
You fool! Could it be? Are you the pickup artist who only goes for red flags?
さすが一級フラグ建築士。そろそろ死んでみたら？
All hail the mighty architect of setting flags. How about you off yourself already?
私は感情抑制装置フラグブレーカーの製作を提案します。どうぞ企画書です。
I propose developing an emotion restraint device, a flag breaker. Here is my documentation.
皆さん、その仕方がないので頭を叩いてみたらどうでしょう。
Wow, Tarkman got hands.
Everyone, well, what's done is done. So how about we just a bonk on the head?
My heart is being mercilessly broken by everyone's cold stares. This isn't what it looks like. It's just a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. In other news, putting my emotional scars aside, my restless hand is indicating a secret is manifesting. Best if I keep this up and draw things out. The moment I had the idea, Elizabeth's blank eyes fiercely opened wide.
家畜のくせに何してるの？どきなさい、どきなさいってば。
Huh? What are you doing, you lily farm animal? Get away from me. Wait.
Elizabeth, apparently having come to her senses, flails at me. I hurry off of her so I don't get kicked. She stood up, face beet red, and went straight to tidying up her hair and skirt, while stealing occasional glances at me.
よくも私を助けたわね。小豚に助けられるとか、こんな恥ずかしめは初めてだわ。
How dare you save me? I've never felt the humiliation of being saved by a piggy before.
俺か。私の一つ目の SG の時、みんなもこんな気持ちだったのね。
And here it is. So this is how everyone felt back with my first SG.
見なさい、この赤く高揚した方を。これこそ私の怒りが最高潮になった証よ。
That's what that means.
Look at me. My cheeks are flushing red. It's proof that my rage is at an all-time high.
心臓だって絶対に許さないってドキドキしてるし、こうなれば私の勝ちね。
Even my heart is beating. I'll never forgive you for this. That means my victory is assured.
狂った私は絶対に秘密なんて漏らさない。あなたはここで立ち往生するだけよ。
Now that I'm furious, I won't reveal my secrets. The only thing you'll reach is an impasse.
Oh. Elizabeth declares her victory. However, as if refuting that claim, my hand throbbed even more. I know your secrets.
嘘おっしゃい。そうやって乗せられるのはリンぐらいよ。私は騙されないわ。
I like that everyone here knows each other, so that there can be some shit talk going across.
You're talking out of your ass. Maybe someone like Rin would fall for that, but you won't trick me.
私の心があなたなんかに分かるわけがないんだから。
There's no way someone like you would understand my mind.
Then this piggy's going to show her just how sure about it he is. I get the impression that she's easy. She falls head over heels in a flash. She's unmistakably Cinderella. The jokes go back. Extremely self-conscious, love-struck. She's forever a maiden, prone to being love-struck. Cursed to interpret trivial encounters as romance, the work of destiny. To see princes, white horses, and roses everywhere. Her dreams are mellifluous. She has loves to fall in love syndrome. O possessor of whipped cream-filled thoughts and a heartburn-inducing mind. Thy name is Love-struck Sweets.
さすが当事者。そのまま一気に決めちゃって。
You're spot on. Not surprising she did target you. Keep going and wrap this up.
Screaming, woo. Yeah.
Rush.
SG 転送。シールド開きます。
The SG transferred. The shield's opening.
Good job. I hear sounds of the floor being opened up. After revealing a secret that certainly fits how she looks, Elizabeth's ego begins cracking and crumbling.
あなたも相当アイドルの暴露話がお好きなようね。
Looks like you really like insider stories on idols too, huh?
With an expression of ecstasy, she bares her fangs. Perhaps this expression is a lingering vestige of the secret that was drawn out of her.
でもそうだったのね。これが私の本心。恋なんて物語に私はずっと憧れていた。
See, this is just the way I am. These are my true feelings. I've always longed to have love like in romance
あ
stories.
りがとう。自覚したわ。そしてこんにちは。新しい素敵な私。
Thank you. Now that I'm aware of it, and say hello to the new wonderful me.
拷問が唯一の慰みなら、恋こそ我が唯一の夢。恋を思うたび、私は一層美しくなる。
Yes, if torture is my one and only amusement, then to be in love is my one and only dream. When I think of love, I get more
恋
beautiful.
とは美しさの糧。美しさとは恋の糧。ああ、なんて甘美な永久ループ。
Being in love sustains one beauty, and beauty sustains being in love. What a sweet infinite loop.
家畜にときめくなんて、私はどうかしているのね。でも、
What was I thinking? I can't be getting all smitten over cattle. But
いいのよ。どうせ私は狂っているの。醜いあなたに、とっておきの栄誉をあげる。
it's fine. I have gone mad after all. I'm gonna bestow a special honor to ugly little you.
あなたの魂を予約したわ。究極の美に達した私を一番近くで褒めたたえなさい。
I've reserved your soul for myself. Laud me in my pinnacled beauty from the closest place next to me.
Yeah, that might just work on me.
だそうだ。今のうちにあの我流好みの美辞麗句を用意しておけよ。
Degenerate dragon. So there you have it. Prepare some flowery words that the degenerate dragon might like while you have the chance.
お疲れ様でした。探索を終了してチェックポイントから帰還してください。
Well done, Mr. Kishinami. Finish your exploration and return via the checkpoint.
Ronnie's voice suddenly brings me back to my senses. The maiden disintegrated. The only thing left is to find the checkpoint. No point in pushing ourselves for any more today. Let's just quietly head back to the school building.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-bum.
ここでほうけるな。早々に戻り休息を取っておけ。
Alright. What's in this extra large space back here? I would assume we weren't done with it, but... Yeah, well. Yay! What the fuck? Hello? Oh shit! I activated the checkpoint. Now to make our way back to the school. Your stab felt like a meteor. You may be our enemy, but I'll praise you for that. You're another alter ego, aren't you?
I've changed my mind about you, servant. I recognize you as being worthy.
hope I don't get in trouble for that.
はじめまして、ちっぽけなマスターさ。それと、哀れで余分なサーバント。
Nice to meet you, teeny tiny master. And nice to meet you, pitiful and unnecessary servant.
私はアルターエイド、メルトリビス。BB から入れて BB ではない。
Oh, this is the right name.
あなたの本当の理解者。
I'm Meltrilus, an alter ego. I came out of BB, but I'm not BB. Kishinami, I'm the one who truly understands you.
Another alter ego. I was prepared to face her eventually, but I never thought she would ambush us in another Sentinel's domain. Without Gilgamesh, I'm certain I would have been skewered. Still, I know the deal with how Passionlip looked. This girl really does have the same face as Sakura, too. That's a surprise. This monster claims to be the one who understands you, Master. However, as far as I know, this is the first time you and Hakuno have met. On what possible grounds can you say you understand him?
決まっているわ。あなたのすべてを私は知るの。
It's obvious. Hakuno Kishinami, I know everything about you.
そしてあなたも私のすべてを知ることになる。私たちは一つになる。あなたは私なくしては生きられない命になりなさい。
And you're going to know everything about me. We're going to become one. Become unable to live without me. Now.
I've never felt intimidated or aroused like this before. Meltrilus gives off a different aura than Passionlip. In her words, the hostility was clear. The kindness was wholesome. The bloodlust was pure. It was a rich, almost melting, confession of love.
本当はもっと早くにあなたを迎えに来たかったのだ
I actually wanted to come meet you sooner, but
ここはあの子の管轄だから。BB の目を盗んで侵入するのも楽じゃないの。
this place is under that girl's jurisdiction. It's not easy to invade behind BB's back.
She didn't come here on BB's orders, which I guess means she came here solely of her own will. And also, she came only to acquaint herself with Hakuno Kishinami.
そう。
He sure talks about himself in
苦
third
労して
person a
やっ
lot.
と会えたのだから、すぐにでも私のものにしたいんだ。
That's right. I went through a lot of pains to meet you. And although I want to make you mine as soon as possible,
少しだけ猶予をあげる。ほんの一分、この質問の時だけのうちに。
I'll postpone it. Just for a little bit. I'll grant you the liberty of 1 minute. Only enough time to answer this question.
BB の役割は終わったわ。あの女は今までのように、あなたを最優先事項にはできなくなる。
BB has done her part. She won't be able to make you top priority anymore, like she has been.
ことによっては BB はあなたさえ消しにかかるでしょう。でも私がいる。 BB からあなたを守るわ。だから
Depending on what happens, BB may even delete you. But I'm here. I'll protect you from BB, so
私に全てを捧げる気はある。どうせ結果は同じになるけど、あなたの答えを聞いてあげる。
I don't know how you work.
feel like devoting your everything to me? The result will be the same regardless of your answer, but I'll hear you
イ
out.
エスかノーか、快楽か復讐か、天国がいいのか地獄がいいのか。
Yes or no? Pleasure or submission? Do you prefer heaven or hell?
I prefer a seek up at least. No.
聞かせなさい。あなたの返答以下に今後の処遇を考えてあげるから。
Tell me, Depending on your answer, I'll think about how I treat you after.
What, no aftercare? Whatever question is unclear, but I get that Melchulus is asking me if I'll obey her or not. Yes or no? My answer is... I have no idea what you're talking about. Hold on. I want to check something. Oh wow, really? Interesting. Interestingly, it has nothing to say on that. I feel like it would have. Anyway, no.
その答えも楽しいわ。私のクックコレクションに決定。アリスと同じにしてあげる。
That's a fun answer as well. You're going to be in my surrendered collection. I'll do to you what I did to Alice.
Aww. Don't be fooled, Hakuno. This ego doesn't seek your opinion. Regardless of your reply, she's made her decision.
うるさいサーバントね。あなたに何ができるの？何をしてあげられるの？
This servant's quite a pest. What can he even do for you? What can he even offer you?
私なら彼をあらゆる快楽で満たしてあげられる。幸福で満ちたゆりかごに。
No, I don't think I have enough for that.
But yet, I can satisfy you with all kinds of pleasures. In a cradle filled with happiness.
Okay, comma.
私が管理するわ。サーバントは邪魔なだけ。ここでザクロのように懺悔なさい。
I'll manage you, Hakuno. Your servant is nothing more than a nuisance. I'm going to burst him like a pomegranate.
Oh shit.
指示は手早くな。
I'm not ready.
俺もそう待てんぞ。
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょ
I'm not ready.
う。格の違いを見せてあ
A
げる。
one-turn battle. Okay.
プリマドンナを傷つけることができると思う。
Prima Donna. Alright. We're gonna start with that. But then we are going to Chain of Heaven. And then we're going to Chain of Heaven. And then we're going to Hack Skill. Then we're going to Chain of Heaven. And Garden Guard.
溶かしてあげる。
大地の都心を崩せるか。神戸を垂れよ。再生の時だ。
Okay.
神戸を垂れよ。再生の時だ。
At the very least, we're overseeding her turns.
天の鎖よ。
Huh. Ow. That is not quite her buster attack. Although Meltrillus overwhelms him, Gil recovers his stance. Something's weird. Meltrillus isn't wounded anywhere. Sure, Meltrillus wins in terms of strength, but the difference shouldn't be this overwhelming. Could it be? Does Meltrillus also have that skill BB has?
そうよ。私は無敵。私は不滅。私は鉄壁。ムーンセルにおいて私を傷つけられるものはなくなったわ。
Exactly. I'm invincible. I'm indestructible. I'm invulnerable. There's nothing that exists in the moon cell that can harm me anymore.
なのにまだ私に逆らうのね。その目
And,
隠しても隠せないわ。
and yet, you're still going to defy me, right? You couldn't hide that look if you tried.
ねえ、なぜ抵抗するの？楽園に
Should I be
案内して
throwing the
あげる
BB
のよ
up?
嫌がる理由がわからないわ。
I guess I'll find out.
Hey, why are you resisting, Kishinami? I'm telling you that I can lead you to paradise. I don't get why you wouldn't like that.
Meltrilla said she will protect Hakuno Kishinami from BB. And that she'll even make me happy. I don't know what the real motive behind her words, or what kind of method she's thinking about employing. However, supposing it really is paradise, I can no longer agree to such a thing. The reason being... Oh, is that what Morgan Road does? What a joke. You may be an alter ego, but your true nature was forth from that woman. I'm referring to you being a woman who imprisons masters on the far side. I think you have your idea of paradise mixed up with prison. Gilgamesh is right. No matter how sweet her deal... Get already? Fuck. Come on, guys, I need to get some hits in. No matter how sweet her deal is, I can't find any solace in a temporary moratorium. Even less so if it means abandoning the people who live on Earth.
いい答えね。その返答を待っていたわ。だって
I don't know you people, you're
そ
not
の
my
方が
then.
興奮するから。
Good answer, Kishinami. I was waiting for it. After all, it's more exciting this way.
私、自分でもどうかと思うほど可逆体質なの。嫌がる相手を徹底的に蹴り倒せるなんて、正直たまらないわ。
Weapons.
I have a sadistic constitution. So much so that it worries even me. Thoroughly trampling those I dislike. Honestly, I can't get enough of it.
あら
Oh?
In that instant, Meltrillus exposed her own affection, her own twisted bloodlust. Yeah, I did do everyone. Shit. My left hand aches so intensely that it makes me shiver. The 5 meditations are reacting to her words.
私の担当はもう少し先なんだけど。あなた、せっかちなの？
The area assigned to me is still a little ways ahead, yet you're pretty impatient.
I like to get a jump on
まあ
things.
いいわ。せっかくだから、お近づきの印に持っていきなさい。
Well, no matter. No sense in wasting this. Take it as proof that we've been acquainted.
I kind of don't want to get near her. So it's a good thing she sent it my way. Fascinating.
素敵、刺激的だわ。これが秘密を共有するということなのね。
Oh, wonderful. It's so stimulating. So this is what they mean by sharing
まるで
secrets.
小鳥の羽を引きちぎるよ。蹂躙は一方的であるほど胸に迫るわ。
It's almost like tearing a small bird's wings off. The more one-sided the trampling, the more exciting it is.
What a vulgar response. You're probably enraptured by the idea of retaliating against Hakuno.
本当にうるさい外野ね。やっぱり殺さないとダメかしら。
You really are one pesky bystander. I guess I was right. Maybe there's no way to settle this without killing you.
覚悟して。私はリップとは違う。遊びはないわ。やると決めたのなら確実に終わらせる。
You ready for it? I'm not like Lip. I don't play around. Once I decide to do something, I make sure it gets done.
And that's why she's the 5-star. Meltrillus charges further power into her 2 legs. She's reproducing that explosive power she displayed when she assaulted us. This is bad. If she attacks with such a force, we won't be able to defend it against it again.
Ronnie, hurry! Get them out of there! They won't make it to the checkpoint in time! The alter ego's force field is increasing the difficulty of performing the lockout. Escape is not currently feasible. I'll allocate the student council room's entire processing capability To reevaluate. Ready. 60 seconds till teleport.
60秒もいらないわ。瞬きのうちに終わらせましょう。
I hardly even need 60 seconds. I'll end this in the blink of an eye.
メルトの蜜はサーバントすら溶かしきる。まずはその邪魔な男を一撃で殺してあげる。
Melt's nectar can dissolve even servants. I'll start with that pest of a man and kill him in one blow for you. Melchulus's body dips slightly. She looks like a figure skater, ready to start off with a dash. Gilgamesh readies his weapon and takes a position to counterattack. So long as Melchulus nullifies attacks, we have no chance of winning. Now, what does she mean by kill in one blow anyway? Is that a metaphor or...? I'm gonna go hard on this one, but I reserve the right to roll it back just in case things get weird. I'm right behind you, lad. Take a wee step back, lad. Okay, that's exactly what it is. What? I was wondering if you would be here. The hall gets dyed in a sinister color. A lethal weapon is loosed towards Melchulus. The instant Melchulus cuts it down with her legs, a sort of fog engulfs the hall. I suppose we must. As disgraceful as it is, we're going to withdraw now, Master. Gilgamesh is right. With the help of the fog, we do our best to distance ourselves from Melt. We'll make her escape back to school if this buys 60 seconds. There! Melt's silhouette dances within the thick fog. She's not searching for signs of us, but rather of someone who created the situation. She transforms herself into an arrow so she can bring her prey down. She has no hesitation. She has no mercy. Her methods are definitely different from Passion Lips. Verification complete. Chance of teleportation failure 0.000000000.1. Obfuscating forced extraction. Oh shit. That's a good thing he has battle continuation. I open my eyes and I see the grounds. We got away from Melt in one piece. Whoop. Hey, Sakura. Senpai, are you hurt anywhere? Sakura dashes up to me. To her, knowing one of her copies has gone rogue must make her feel twice as guilty. To me, girls with her face have been trying to kill me left and right. It's kind of hard to relax around her. Not that it's her fault. I know Sakura and Melt are different people, but I just can't help it. Humans rely on visual information, so this kind of thing happens. All right. Chill it for a second, Sakura. It'll be faster if you look him over rather than have us do a scan. So, do Kishinami and Gilgamesh have any odd injuries? That alter ego? Melt dropped some strange phrases. Sounded like she has some ability that does more than mere damage. So take a look. Oh yes, I understand. Measuring vitals now. Great. Nothing is wrong with either of you. There's evidently some mental fatigue. I think you ought to go get some rest. My nerves certainly have been hounded. Gil's probably tired as well, so let's go on ahead to my room and get some rest.
Okay.
We'll analyze Melt while you're doing that. You'll probably fight her again at some point. Ronnie, you got the data? In addition to her SG, I finished extracting a matrix from her combat style. However, I cannot analyze her invincibility. I hope we can gather more information in the future. Yeah, it's called Prime Ballet, I think? Unless they changed it. Hear that? Do your best, Kishinami. Now then, I guess all that's left is to increase the jamming. Jamming? So that Melchulus can't discover where Senpai is? Yes, I've already allocated 4% of the student council room's output towards it. It was Miss Tosaka's idea. Yep, to make it harder for Bibi or an Ika to ambush Kishinami, we're hiding his location. But it looks like it'll be tough to keep an alter ego out with this level of jamming. We'll kick it up a notch. So that's how it went down.
Meltrolus was aggressive in seeking out my life. Rin said the jamming wasn't effective, but if she hadn't taken the trouble to do this for me, I may have been killed long ago. I see. I was wondering if we could locate Senpai in the school building. Of course. So you two are behind it. That's a little late for it, but I give them my thanks. Those two are always out of sight, but still helping me.
別に
It's nothing really special, really. It's a pretty boring secret tool, so I actually was hoping you would notice. In my opinion, it's not the case. It wasn't something I would have thought of. Your concern for others is meticulous, Miss Tosako. This is common sense when you've been in guerrilla warfare as long as I have. It's crucial to scramble the enemy's navigation, seriously. Anyway, how about you head back to my room? As annoying as it is, someone's got their eyes on you, so get plenty of rest.
あの
She's completely taken the back seat here, but what about Elizabeth? That girl isn't much of a threat. We'll be okay just dealing with her as she pops up. I completely agree.
I think I heard a faint sneeze from somewhere. In any case, let's call it for today.
あの
Yoshinami seem tired. Please go back to my room. It's always funny that how the Fate series, maybe even Nasuverse at large, but I haven't, expanded my horizons there yet, seem to treat my room as a proper noun. Capital M, capital letter R. Anyway, we're almost about done here.
酒でも出すか
Yo, you got some wine, bro? Yeah, we got the tapestry up there now, too. Fun. Is that I couldn't guess. Lancer, an anti-hero, fits well in here in the far side of the moon. She can levy magical energy endlessly. Don't let your guard down. Right. Anything new in the Matrix? Yes. We now have a fully complete Matrix. Elizabeth. Lancer, Elizabeth, Shijimato. Meltrolus. Prime Ballet, there it is. Sadistic Constitution. What a name for literally anything. A simple combat style, the result of Meltrolus's adoration of classical ballet. Retuning herself with various attack skills, she obtained diverse powers by converting the origins of already completed stories and stages into skills. There are many references. The explanations are as follows. The heel named Curse Blade Giselle, from the classical ballet Giselle. Despairing from betrayal by her beloved Albrecht, Giselle uses his sword in a frenzied dance, during which she dies. Women who die before marriage become ghosts known as Willis. She became a Willis who abduct and dance men to death, but this is a fun little thing. She anybody who hasn't, go read the CCC event in Grand Order. It's good. It's really good. I like Melt. She's cool. Unforgivable Hilarion, from the classical ballet Giselle. Hilarion, who deceived Giselle, is caught by the Willis and pays for his crime. He is not forgiven, and without waiting for dawn, they make him dance until he dies from exhaustion. Interesting. Farewell, Albrecht, from the classical ballet Giselle. Albrecht is caught by the Willis, but his life is spared. When he's saved by one of them, as Albrecht, spared from death by exhaustion, raises his face, the form of the girl he loves most fades like an illusion. The siren lights a fire inside, from the classical ballet The Prodigal Son. A rural lord's son runs away from life in the city. Many temptations lurk within the city, the most extreme being the enchantress Siren, who corrupts men, with the wiles she's gained from a life of adversity. Wait, what's with all these blank ones? What the heck? Is it gonna update? Sadistic Constitution. A skill that gives modifiers to one's aggression in battle. It sounds like a favorable skill, but the longer its holder stays in battle, the more their sadism grows, causing them to lose their normal composure. You could say it's just one step short of the skill that makes berserkers rampage. The more they attack, the stronger they become. But on the other hand, their defensive abilities drop, with the added disadvantage of unconsciously lowering their chances of escape. You could say that this skill has bad compatibility with the usually composed Meltrolis. Fun. I think we only look at the SGs when we end the day. Yes, Love Struck Sweets. Oh wow. We'll start here. Elizabeth's first SG. It's written as Love Struck and read as Sweets. One could say her maiden heart, in love with the idea of love, stuffs itself with sweet cakes and honey. Elizabeth, inexperienced with romance, had longed for a love story like in the books she read. That, combined with actually falling in love as well, will raise her flag quite a bit. A very troubling SG. She has a fondness for bullying living things. When they won't give in no matter how she strikes or stabs, gazing with the strength of heart, even while trembling in pain, it makes her squeal. Elizabeth may be known for her bloodbaths and torture, but she surprisingly had a sense of virtue and cleanliness. She was appropriately educated as a noble, and a wise and knowledgeable woman fit for her lord. It's quite a strange tale even without the delusions and pastime of torture. So, Elizabeth, you ready for your, what is it called again? Interview? Nay, could you please state your name for the record?
ドラゴン系拷問アイドルエリザベート・バートリーあなたのハートもバキバキよ
Perfectly practiced. Height?
154いえ172センチどうかしらこの圧倒的スーパーモデルっぷり角が高いわ
I do really like the horns. And, when is your
5
birthday?
月17日プレゼントはマネージャーに預けておいてくださる
Who's your manager right now? I guess that'd be Shinji. So how do you spend your free time when you're not doing your whole idol
ゆ
thing?
っくりお風呂に浸かって疲れを癒すの
Right.
美しさの維持もなかなか大変なのよ
Right. The whole bath thing.
ゆっくりお風呂に
Oop,
浸
shit.
かって疲れを癒すの美しさの維持もなかなか大
This feels like it's
変
gonna
な
be
の
really tasteful. Anyway. Oh, Statistic Constitution. Yes. I almost forgot we got that. Whew. Sadism refers to tormenting others and attacking them without cause. It's more of a characteristic Meltrolis has than an SG, demonstrating the spirit of an empress, unable to interact without causing them pain regardless of who they are. Through a characteristic akin to a curse, Melt isn't concerned about it in the slightest. Rather, she sees sadism as the truest form of love. While Passionlip was ashamed of her constitution, Meltrolis seems to boast of hers. It may be because of her sadism isn't to eliminate others, but aggressiveness for the sake of affirming herself. Meltrolis was born from BB's perpetrating side. She was a born destroyer, a sovereign who feeds on the weakest nourishments. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be a weakness, or SG. Perhaps the reason this weighs on Melt's heart isn't that she's embarrassed of her sadistic constitution, but that via sadism she's learned sexual arousal, hurting the heart and her lacking breast so much that she can't hide it. After all, that cool-headedness is her selling point. She may be looking back on it with flushed cheeks, saying to herself, "Why, that wasn't very cool of me." There. Now, Miss Meltrolis, would you please state your name for the record?
メルトリリスよ美しい響きでしょ
I do realize I accidentally said her name. Yeah. And height?
190センチこの足が見えないの好きなだけ見下してあげてよ
They are a good point, yeah. Pardon me while I run that through in a converter. In the meantime, can you please tell us your birthday?
4月9日正直いつでもいいんだけどリップの妹は嫌だもの
Sorry, what was that last
4
bit?
月9日
You said something about lip.
正直いつでもいいんだけどリップの妹は嫌だもの
As long as I'm not Neat Lip's younger sister. That's fun. Yeah, she's a 6'2". Just about.
悲鳴フェチよ
Hmm.
心のきしみ地上から絞り出される叫びはたまらないわ聞いているだけでとろけてしまいそう
Hmm. Fascinating. Interesting. Anyway,
雑種
now that I think about it, you have quite the magnetic pull, don't you? What's the count up to? 4? No, 5 women? Well, let me see. There's Ren and Ronnie. We can count Melt, if you want to. There's Lip. There is Ellie. Some may say, what's her name again? You know, the Neat. And that's not even counting, the ones who aren't here. And all troublesome women at that. The nerve to entangle so many to this extent. I suspect your past life had a hand in this. Don't say it so calmly. Rin, Ronnie, Elizabeth, Janako, there you go. Also Passion Lip and now Melt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 if we want to count BB. Now to think about it again, that's more than enough people to play basketball with. Well, it's nothing to fret over. The present two are impediments to be surmounted. No matter the secrets they hide, you need only defeat them. Flip your perspective on this. They're 2 leopardesses, whom know not their place. You'll force them to submit when the battle closes. Though I don't know what it is you do within those reliefs. To barge into a woman's unwilling mind and tear their walls down from within. What envies I feel not sharing your skills here, master. Gilgamesh punctuates the sound of it with an unsettling smirk. I wonder if the King of Heroes has someone in mind whose SG he wants to expose. Settling that aside, at this stage, in tackling these girls turned sentinels, it seems that I've potentially become, for lack of a better word, their prize. Never mind, that's exactly what happened.
うまくいかぬな
Alas, I shouldn't speak of this purely in amusement. Lancer's love isn't so terror-inducing. It's the whining of a dragon and no more. Just to face it directly. However, Meltrilus's love is another thing. It mustn't be touched. Try, defend against it with a shield. You'll dissolve along with it. Listen, as I'd warned you prior. Don't be swayed by an alter ego. They are monsters that cannot understand humans, nor be understood by them. I mean, that'll change, but yeah. Oh, cool, thanks. Gil, do I have a little thing to tell you about character development? But you know all about that, don't you? Elizabeth's. Yay. Are we gonna do, No Mel? That's fine. Well, what the fuck is that? I'll leave my room and take a big stretch. Alright. Feeling pretty good. Let's take off with the usual stride and get to exploring. So, a letter to the Honorable Pitiful Mongol, it says. Here, Alkado, read it yourself. It doesn't say who sent it. The size of the envelope tells me there's no trap built into the invitation. Let's tear it open and read it. To my esteemed, beloved sacrificial piggy. I don't understand why you saved me in that dire moment yesterday. Still, I wanted to at least thank you. To ensure that I do, I would like to invite you to a dinner party. Leave your servant behind and get yourself over to the 14th floor of the Labyrinth alone. The envenoming idol, Elizabeth. How touching! And the fact that it's handwritten is archaic yet pleasing. You can sense the poison practically oozing out of each word. Master, this is your chance to demonstrate your virility.
We summon both courage and curse in this invitation. Meet her honorably.
This invitation has to be a trap. Real classic one at that.
That said, we still need to head for the 14th floor. Why don't we discuss this over in the student council room next time? I really didn't think Melt would show this soon. That's very interesting. Legitimately, I thought I had another whole thing with her. But it's fun to have her around. I genuinely, I think Melt is. So it's a little disappointing. Not disappointing, but it's conflicting, I guess. Because I really do like Melt. But also BB's right there, and it's. They're both good in their own ways. There's a unique charm about both of them that's just like I'd bother explaining, extrapolating. There's the BB's kind of main charm point is that she's got like a little bit of like a troublemaker who does it on purpose for like attention kind of thing. This is like all in grand order stuff. So like not really how she goes here, at least not that I'm aware of. And then I haven't really given her the spotlight recently, but like, when Melt as a heroine, some fucking potent stuff, man. Anyway, but I hope you guys had a great. I hope you guys enjoyed. To anybody who sees this, I don't know, within a day or two, and are wondering like where all the Hollow Atraxia's uploads and maybe even the last 100 line is, they're all uploaded. I just haven't made the thumbnails for the Hollow Atraxia's, and I don't really need a thumbnail for the 100 line, but I just want to do them all in one hit. So be ready for that. It's gonna be a lot coming. But yeah, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your week. Make sure to take care of yourselves, and yeah, take it easy. Try not to be too hard on yourself, especially for things that are going to eventually happen anyway. And I will see you guys next time. Take care now.